going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here. I think I'm just supposed to not do squat and give it... What is this? Whose is this? Where did that come from? I have no idea where that came from. Anyway, yeah, we're back with the Imperials. And why is this Space Marine upset? Why are you soaking wet? Come on, the youngsters are sad. Okay, yeah, we've been out fighting and not feeding the baby. Where's your meme? You're not sad. What are you talking about? I mean, a little bit. Yeah, everybody's having mental breaks. We've eaten without tables. We're injured. I really wouldn't mind having this thing. It's pretty awesome. Is there anything I could do about this mess? I don't have no idea what's going on here. Do I just work my way through this whole list? Typically, you have to do it all. My Space Marines are almost to their destination here. And they have, I think, enough fuel to refuel once. I did... Oh, yeah, I could send them more right now if they're in my range. I guess we can check that because we have the time, apparently. And it costs nothing. It was already done. Ah, yes. Alright, and then we'll build another one of those, and then we'll load it up with more. So now we should have full mass. Where's it at? Why didn't they get it? There it is. It's just moving real slow across the planet. Okay, they got it. There's a robot trader. Look at the moods around here, man. This is just nuts. So, we're looking for neural lumps, whatever you call them. And apparently it spawns them every few days. At this rate, if I wouldn't have blown up everything I did, this whole side of the map would be covered right now. I guess you can probably deconstruct this later. I like that it traps its own guys and apparently just smushes them. Oh, these dudes, are they not overheating due to heat? I guess not. Kimmy, what are you up to there? Cleaning blood. Oh. I think I can... I don't know if I can butcher those guys. I don't think I want to butcher them. My trees seem to not be suffering, so that's good. Ah, they're actually prospering, it seems. Alright, well this ran out of steel, and I'm really hesitant to put it outside. So what else can we mine inside? I guess we can just start mining some of that, because it's there. Not that we really need it, but we might as well put our people to work if they're willing to work. If a neural bundle... even spawned, like, what's this? Nerve bundle, there it is. Okay, we have to get the moods up. We have to blast our way to that thing. Is there only one? There's only one. And then I guess we can figure it out from there. The moods here are just nuts, though. I can't keep it together. The baby's happy. Jenny needs sputtering. I need a flame weapon. Let's make a flamer, man. She could just be laying waste to this, not the vehicle bench. Okay, what do we have for flamers? Make a heavy flamer. She probably can't wield a heavy flamer. Terminators, yeah, so that would be a waste of our effort. Have I researched what I need to do flamers? It doesn't appear as if I have. And I know I sold like 50 flamers, which is a little upsetting, but there you go. Flame, plasma. You tell me oh, flamers, there you go. Alright, we're going to give Jenny a flame weapon. Because then it'll just, every time... Oh my god, rogue traders, and this and that and the other. And where's Kimmy? Are you talking? Fine, Kimmy, you are. Oh my god, look at this mess. Alright, so none of those traders had anything worthwhile. And I had to get myself to this. I'm just... come on, man. Sputtering. Well, no one's making this, probably because I don't have any crafters here. Nope, I took them all on the road. You guys have 21 fuel left. I haven't refueled since I wrote it down, so we can tell exactly how far we're going to get on what we have. Did somebody rebuild this? They did. Alright, let's load up more uranium. It's so frustrating trying to get anything done here. I think I might just have to go for it and see what happens. I like how the pigs... Are we missing some clothes for the piggo? Do we not have fatigues? There's plenty of fatigues. Why won't you wear the fatigues? Are you a nudist? No? Did I do something dumb? Why won't you wear fatigues? I have no idea. Let's just force wear a fatigue. And then, oh, nothing's getting repaired. We don't have any that aren't. Oh, yeah, they're all in bad shape. Well, we're doing it naked, I guess. What is that thing? It's a spitter again. Jenny, I am so frustrated with you right now. I can't even speak to how frustrated I am with Jenny. All right, everybody over here, stop smashing stuff, Jenny. I hope you blow yourself up at some point. Great job, Wolfen, going outside and risking death out there. All right, do I have the slow guy that always quiver? I should have made him the Commissar. All right, so we probably want to start on this side and blast our way through. It looks like they might just shoot the walls of their own accord. Unfortunately, we can really dish out some firepower, so we're going to blast our way to this. Somehow. Oh, look, it spat at me. What's going on here? They're in a social fight. They are in a social fight. That makes me madder than I can express to you. You draft up. Is Esparza going to die? If I leave her out here, she is. Konoya, are you a doctor? Not really. Alright, we're fighting right now. I'm upset with the Commissar. Who fights back against the Commissar? That should be total death. Alright, everybody start shooting this business. You shoot it there. You shoot it there. We have to blast our way through to this stuff. Yes, there's a Fleshmass response, which we're not terribly... which maybe we should have been a little more worried about than I thought. DeLeon's in a pinch. Kimmy just got blasted by friendly fire. Esparza's crawling her way in. Alright, back to it before it regrows. Will they automatically shoot this? No. I toasted that. Okay, we're back to it. We have to blast our way all the way to that. We have to destroy it, and then we have to pick that thing up. Alright, let's form a line. They're coming in hot again. Here's the problem. They're coming in through this wall over here. Behind this wall. Kimmy keeps... Oh, jeez. Now what? There's a battle going on somewhere else on the map. I attack begun. I was so close, too. That's very frustrating. Alright, I want you. Unrestrict. Undraft. You won't do hauling, but you will rescue. Good. Alright, we're going to haul our stuff in, protect our people that are out here, and then I guess we're just going to have to back off because we couldn't make it. Maybe I can take one more push. See if we can clear a path to it. There's one coming from there. Not anymore, there ain't. It's so fun to do that. I don't know why, but it really is. Alright, back up. You guys can handle it on their own, right? Tatiana? What do you... Did you tend Esparza? You did. Hey, Tatiana. Turns out there's a battle over here, Space Mariner. Okay, let's go for it again. Oh, they're coming around that wall. That's really frustrating, but I don't really want to get that close to this mess. I'm waiting for that to come around the corner, and then we attack this. Okay, Tatiana, you're up over here. Pick it up. Will you pick it up? Given your... We got it. You go in. You guys all go in. Oh, that's the second one we needed. Seems like we made it in and out of that. This is a really fun event, man. This would be great for like a Nurgle thing. Tatiana, drop it. Kimmy, you better go get tended before God knows what happens. Everybody on draft. I need somebody, DeLeon or Quiver. Can you do intellectual? No, DeLeon can, but is self-tending right now. Which is probably for the best given the mood situation over there. The child is unhappy. Okay, we'll find somebody else then. You're up. Analyze the neural lump. Quiver, why are you outside? Because I unrestricted you. Get in the base, friend. Oh, you know what? There's a whole battle going on. We're just sitting here with moods falling apart. There's too much going on, man. We're out of fuel. What? You can't... Okay. We are out of fuel. Alright, load her up. So, let me write down. So, it got kind of screwed up. 14th at 17 hours. Okay, so it made it 2 hours. Sorry, 2 days exactly on the fuel we had. But that changes when we come into a base. Alright, there's your analyzation progress. That's good. Let me just make sure everybody's in and safe. Sad Wanderer, fine. I think we're good here. I think the base will defend itself. Hopefully somebody's refueling those. Alright, stop the motor, turn it off, dump everybody out, draft them up. Over here, people. Hey, Chaos Space Mariners. Think you can make it over here? I better not be too cavalier, which I am being cavalier right now. Alright, they're boogieing. And we're not letting them flee. Not towards my tank, you won't, you bastards. Get them good. Base destroyed. Alright, any other turrets about? Turrets. What is that thing? Hexagonal mortar launcher. I don't see any turrets. I guess we'll check it just because I can probably pick up. Oh, there we go. There it is. Okay, there's more of them somewhere. Might as well just come down here because it's probably down here somewhere. There it is. Still didn't find it. Better not be buried in a mountain. I hate when this game does that. Still doesn't say I can leave this place. Alright. Oh, get out of there. The missing turret was over there. Alright, so we've exposed it all. Time to bail. And reform caravan. So as soon as we stop this, I need to give myself... So they're a day and a half away. Oh, hold on. That dude's got to be put out of my misery. There he is. Finish that dude off. Orders. I'm just going to claim everything here in the meantime. And then undraft. And finish that dude off. There we go. Alright, world. Now we're good. Reform vehicle caravan. You know the routine here, right? So they do have plenty of uranium. We'll take 2 tank fill-ups. That damn near puts us to capacity. Again, I'm not looking for anything else. I don't care. I need to set my route. We have 3 more to take out here. Accept. And hopefully I brought the tank. Yeah, we have a Land Raider. Alright, now, over here. Why are you out there blasting people? Visitor, base destroyed. Okay, so we're looking for 1 more nerve cluster, and then I think we can figure out a way out of this Fleshmass mess. This was very fun, I have to say. I'm glad there's not little faces in it or something stupid like that. It's literally just walls. I assume we'll deconstruct it and get twisted meat at the very end of this. What is that? There's a whole marble. Oh, there it is. We got her. So if we can get the moods together enough to get out of here, I think we can solve this issue. Ooh, ouch. A lung issue. Squoink. What can I do about that? Alright, we can make a detoxifier lung. That'll solve the issue. Hopefully you don't have to have a lung already to get one of those. I'm not building a massive construction right now. Why is the baby so upset? Everybody's getting upset because the baby's upset. The baby's tired. Wants to play a little bit. Oh, man. There's toxin filtration. So let's go see if we can make a lung. We can. We don't have anybody with the skill, but we can do it. Once these guys get back home. Turns out taking all my best people away may have not been the best idea. I didn't know the spitters could spit over walls, but needless to say, they can. Are you getting poisoned just by being here? Doesn't seem as if you are. Let me mouse over it. Spent acid. Okay, it's just filth. Doesn't have any effect on us. Tatiana's ready to have a mental break too. Ugh. Go recreate then, man. Yeah, sky high expectations is kind of tough. We have all this. Are we actually consuming it? I did get mad at it at one point. I might have turned it off. I did. It might be getting desperate enough to turn that back on. I'm gonna sell all this. Storage. Clear. Why don't we put ambrosia in here? It's a nice natural product. There you go. Okay, we have to deal with this. Great. It's just gonna keep... Let's do this. Everybody out. Does everybody have a weapon? No, Esparza got skunked. Pick your arc rifle back up. I'm actually not gonna bring Esparza. She's too slow. She's just gonna be a liability. Everybody else. What's the best way to approach this? So the nerve cluster is... It's way down here. Probably we make a path. Like, you want as much open space for shooting them as possible. So I guess we'll start over here. And just see if we can't get through there. And everybody's so slow and upset at this point. I don't know. It's gonna go great. What are you shooting? Oh, we can shoot that spitter. Let's do that. Alright, everybody except Esparza, come over here. Tatiana, shoot the darned thing. We have to make a path to it before we can actually shoot it. Alright, that'll do it in. Esparza, I didn't want you here, friend. Okay, there. Stop shooting my base, you butthead. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can get in there. I don't like Kimmy being out here, being as slow as she is. Fleshmass response. Oh well. Quiver, Kimmy. Kimmy, oh, injured. You're not moving too quick. Oh, what about De Leon? Okay, so I probably wasted all my gene seed on De Leon. De Leon can be space marinized at this point, actually. I do need to turn that social... Okay. Give it the business. They're coming in hot from the side. You guys... Oh, 3 of them. At least they don't do much. Okay, I'm almost ready to push into this mess. I'm against my bet. Oh, yeah. At least we can run and gun. Okay, there's a lot of them popping out all of a sudden. They're getting really mad. Alright, we can handle this. You can see how this is going to go, right? Uh-oh. I don't like that we blast our own people more than... Like, look at... He took one... We hurt him as much as our enemy did there. They have to come down the river or go in the base. If they go in the base, we don't really care. The base shall defend itself. Alright, keep it up. I wonder... Oh, okay, so it can... Even if you disconnect it from the main, like... Whatever. Fleshmass, I guess, be the right word here. It still will continue to survive. Oh, come on. Is there anywhere I can shoot this thing? Yeah. Yes, I get it. It's attacking back. That's fine. Over there, over there, over there, over there. Okay, we keep pushing. I think it makes the most sense just to clump up like this. Nothing's really shooting at me, so clumping up is probably a fine option, because we don't have our people all spread out where tons of guys can come at us at once. Look at this. This is insanity, and it's awesome. Yeah, that's fine. Keep it up, friend. Do what you gotta do. We're going bananas on you. Okay. Hopefully they're not in my base. They are, but we're fighting them off. Okay. Attack. Here. Bring it. Bring it. I like that they immediately switch gears and just start shooting at the ones that are coming at them. That's actually very useful. It makes this somewhat tolerable. Okay, we're going to scoot down here. Hopefully nobody gets shot. Hopefully nobody gets shot. Quiver, why don't you listen to me? Alright, we're almost there. We're almost at it, finally. We can keep the bastards at bay long enough. Okay, let's back it up, back it up. Back it up. Alright, we got it. Alright, we'll grab that. While I have you, I'm going to pick this up too, and you lot can retreat. Not... Okay, De Leon is so fast now because De Leon is a space marine. I want everybody in here. I shouldn't be leaving all these people outside. This was an absolutely insane and fun quest. I will say that. It has kept me active and busy for days. It has pushed my limits because of the mood issues that happen. Alright, undraft. De Leon. I want you to analyze the neural lump. Somebody get this moved. Alright, our analysis is complete. So it appears as if we need to shoot an EMP into the heart. We're almost, oh, we might as well not pass the base if we can actually do some damage here. I desperately need to get the moods back together. This is out of hand. Okay, so I think we line up here and we give somebody the EMP and we see if we can. It doesn't have. Insane ramblings. Damn it. Wreck starved. Look, man, we got a job to do here. It's gonna be so nuts. Hopefully the whole thing just croaks when you kill the head. There's ways to farm these things and use them as defense, which is pretty interesting. I'm intrigued by that theory. If you go on Reddit, which I was looking up how to get nerve bundles or nerve lumps to generate, turns out you just wait, but which is why no one said that anyway. Alright, let's go park ourselves over here. Speed it up. Let's make sure everybody back home is restricted so nothing. Yeah, everybody, friend, everybody. They're just driving over trees, so it totally ignores trees. Natural stuff doesn't affect our tank. Turn off, unload, draft up. You know the routine. Now with these guys, we definitely want to spread out. Do we have range on them? Not yet. I have to figure out. I know there's a way to use. What do you call it? Sorry. Octung to like push yourself in. Everybody is aligned instead of having to keep doing it the way I'm doing it. Get that fool. Get that fool. I like that the Chaos Space Marines run away. Supposed to show no fear, you putzes. Base destroyed. Finish them off. Alright, turrets. Where are the turrets before I have to find them the hard way again? There's one. Okay, so there's 3. Alpha, Beta, I don't know, Omega. There, that's how you do it. There's a pretty worthless base. I just want to make sure they finish everybody off. I think we're good. Alright, the next one should be easier because it is Imperial Guardsmen and not Space Marines. Although I don't think we've had any issue. I guarantee if you were to try this with straight up regular dudes, like regular humans, you'd be overrun. Having tried it before, I know that to be the case. Does it make sense to carry this? Nah, we don't need herbal meds. We have a ton of regular meds. Every time we stop, they actually have more meds. I do want the gene seed. No matter what, it's worth too much money to leave behind. They don't have any uranium. I think we're good on what we're taking. Alright, there are none left alive. Leave none standing. And we gotta go over here too. We could totally do it all, but I'm gonna do the ones we had originally been assigned. And we might as well go this way. Alright. So we're going to go over there. We have 2 refuels of fuel. Let's go. So we have 4 days of driving. We're only 1 day away. All right. Now, Kimmy, what's the problem? This is like right up the alley of a Space Marine quest, right? Like go to a chaos planet, smash this disgusting mess. Are they attacking? Where are they going? Hell yeah, they are. Look at that. They're just, hey, we poop some out. We're bringing them in to fight ya. Alright, De Leon needs a better weapon than this, though. Entity Slayer. Well, there goes our entity again. There's not much I can do about it. I want De Leon to equip the Astartes Bolter. There you go. What is that thing? Engine Seer Mask Tainted. So what? How does this stuff end up in the dumbest spot? Can we just turn off? Alright, found more steel underground. Like just the most random stuff happening all the time. There, nothing tainted. Get that thing in the garbage. Okay, as far as health. That was a social fight. Okay, nobody's making my flamer because we don't have the ability to do that here right now. Alright, let's just... No, it's nighttime. I'm going to wait till morning. I'd like everybody to be rested and somewhat recreated. And could this really get much worse at this point? I like that it just goes nuts building walls. It's so fun. Alright, I'm going to do one more base smash. before I end it today, but I am over time. But in the interest of being able to get all this finished next time, I'm actually gonna refuel before we set out too, in case there's uranium here. In which case, we'll get more bang for our buck. All right, give them the business. No threats whatsoever. Okay, maybe a threat coming in here. We put out so much firepower, it's just bananas. And we can't be hurt. This got a little too easy. It is very fun. If I was you guys, I'd use that gene seed for are there any turrets around? There are turrets. Alright. Alpha, beta. What is the third letter in the Greek alphabet? I don't even know. Fleshmass. Alright, there we go. We're good. Alright, it's a done deal. If we could take more stuff, we'd really be kicking butt. Hold on. Let me make sure no one survived. That's actually just a guardsman, but I think we should put him out just on principle. Everybody on draft, do the job. Done deal. Alright, they did have a bunch of uranium, so good thing I did that. I haven't been taking the meals, which they wouldn't really do, but whatever, it keeps the moods up a touch. Steel. Nah, there's nothing else I want. In fact, I think I'm going to drop the chem fuel just so I can carry more uranium later on. Change route over here. So we have 2 more bases to destroy. And then we'll head home. And in the meantime, next time, at the beginning of the episode, we should have moods in a decent spot. They actually are pretty much recovered, except for Tatiana here, because of Squike rambling. Okay, so it's really just Insulting Spree, but different. Like, a different name. That's fantastic. Good thinking, guys. Real original. Alright, I love you guys. It's been a hoot. Next time, we will wrap up everything and then focus on the Void Monolith and the Void research and all that jazz. This has been a blast, though. I did not anticipate this. This is why I haven't watched any YouTubers do this, because I really like figuring it out for myself. I love you all. I'll see you next time.